In Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, the war on Gaza is never far away. Here in New York's largest Palestinian community, everyone is doing what they can to help.
We appreciate all your help, I know.
Local lawyer and activist Lemise Deek has helped organise protests here. She says Bay Ridge has been sharing Gaza's pain since the first Israeli bombs rained down.
By Monday, you could walk up and down the streets and you could feel the mourning. You can literally feel the mourning. Everybody's faces were pale. People had looked like they'd been crying.
Originally an Irish neighbourhood, Bay Ridge is now largely Arab American.
Wife I just introduced you to.
And for Lemise and fellow organiser Khaled Lamada, mobilising support for Gaza here hasn't been a challenge.
I believe the issue brings us together more closer and make everyone in the Muslim American society here as one of the Gazan people.
In fact, the Arab American turnout at demonstrations across the US was larger than anything seen in recent years. Lemise says that's because of what she calls a climate of fear that was stifling the movement's voice in many parts of the country.
After 9/11, there was huge clampdowns on campuses. In this community, I can't begin to explain the number of arrests and trumped-up charges. You know, every Arab arrest included a terrorism charge, material support or conspiracy to support. They would all be dropped eventually.
In neighbourhoods like this, the strength of the Palestinian movement is something that's been steadily progressing over a number of years. But after rallies and protests that brought thousands of people out onto the streets, the question now for this community is how to move forward and capitalise on that momentum. And this is how they're trying to do it, at the grassroots level.
Anybody who wants to focus on hustling and fundraising.
After a session to brainstorm how to maximise the impact their community can have, these local residents split into groups, each tasked with addressing a different method to make their voice more effective.
You have to educate yourself.
One theme is to raise awareness of the issues amongst younger Palestinian Americans, something organisers say is being spurred by the Gaza crisis.
They see what's going on, and they see the fear, they see the sadness of their parents, but they don't know exactly what's going on. So now they want to get more involved.
But Facebook, if we can add you guys.
A new generation of more politically engaged Palestinian Americans. Perhaps one piece of good news out of Gaza's horror. Sebastian Walker, Al Jazeera in Brooklyn, New York.